This article contains affiliate links. We will receive a commission on any sales we generate from it. Learn more. Netflix releases Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story on May 4 with a 6-part drama serving up a passionate and romantic story with all the trappings of the original Shondaland series, including elaborate costumes, gorgeous sets and instrumental renditions of pop songs. Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton Story is a prequel to the Regency-era drama, set in the Georgian period and focusing on the love story and marriage of the titular monarch, played by India Amartefio, and her husband King George III, Corey Milgriest. The show will be addressing the multicultural world of Bridgerton, including the aristocracy, something which was briefly mentioned in Season 1 of Bridgerton. Much like its parent series Bridgerton, Queen Charlotte is a fictional story with a loose basis in history and featuring real-life historical figures. Many viewers are curious to know more about the real history, including Queen Charlotte's heritage, with the show depicting her as black. Was Queen Charlotte black? In an exclusive interview with Express.co.uk, historian Lisa Hilton said, "There is not and has not been any evidence that Queen Charlotte was black." She went on to say, "No, there was no black branch of the Portuguese royal family. Queen Charlotte was not black and I can keep repeating it." Theories of Queen Charlotte's ancestral heritage and being black have been around online since 1995. Portuguese historian Mario de Valdez e Cocom previously claimed Queen Charlotte descended from a black branch of the Portuguese royal family via a 15th-century noblewoman called Margarida de Castro e Sousa. Sousa, in turn, was related to the 13th-century ruler Alfonso III and his lover Mandragana, whom historian Valdez suggests was a Moor and a black African. Don't miss. Emmerdale's charity gets ultimate revenge on Chloe and Mac. Theory. Take a look inside the life of bargain hunt's David Harper. Inside Corey's Daniel Brocklebank absolutely devastated over co-star's exit. Latest, however, Moor is an umbrella term for those living in the Moorish Empire of North Africa and Spain, which means Mandragana may well have been Spanish, Berber, Arabic or even African. Moreover, there's no historical evidence to point to what Mandragana actually looked like, with 9 generations separating her from Queen Charlotte. Hilton has previously written about how this theory about Queen Charlotte's ancestral heritage as being black is incorrect and no new evidence has emerged suggesting this theory to hold water. Part of Valdez's theory also cites a portrait by painter Alan Ramsay, who the historian claims depicted the royal with mixed race features, but Hilton says people should be cautious as royal portraiture at the time was not known for its harsh realism. Get Netflix plus Sky TV channels plus BT TV box for just £6, £20, £1 view deal. BT is offering new and existing customers the chance to get a Netflix subscription, worth £6.99, and a Now Entertainment membership, worth £9.99, with its popular BT TV box for just £1 per month. 24-month contract, no setup fee, £20 after first 6 months. Reflecting on multiculturalism within British society in the 18th century, Hilton said, "The black population, or the population of Africans in 18th century London and mid-century, was estimated to be between 8,000 and 20,000 people. That's a lot of people. There's a significant black community in London and there is a significant black community in Liverpool in the north of England. So, as far as race relations as we understand it, the English hated the French and they hated the Catholics. The idea of racial tension as we perceive it now, was much less of an issue. Obviously, there were contentious discussions around slavery and human rights going on in the 18th century, to which Charlotte influenced and contributed absolutely nothing. It was more something that was discussed in the abstract. It wasn't necessarily something people came into contact with in their daily life. Hilton added, would it have been true that people with black or African features would have been a common sight in London? Yes, it was, but also so were people with Asian features or Indian features, because London was a huge multicultural city then as it is today. The idea that immigration is a modern phenomenon is an absolute absurdity. Hilton also said there were many real-life black figures from this era, who deserved to have their stories told, including Ignatius Sancho, Caesar Picton, and Francis Barber. Sancho appears in a portrait of Lady Mary Churchill, Duchess of Montagu, and was an educated servant who worked at Boughton House. Hailing from Senegal in West Africa, Picton was a successful businessman and the owner of a malt house as well as a coal merchant. From Jamaica, Barber was Samuel Johnson's valet and secretary, helping him to keep his diaries and various other documents. Other black historical figures include Dido Elizabeth Bell, who Mama Asante's 2013 film Belle is about, the daughter of British Royal Navy officer Sir John Lindsay, and an African slave, entrepreneur George Africanus from Sierra Leone, who set up a recruitment agency in the 18th century, and child prodigy violinist George Augustus Paul Green Bridgetower, who was associated with Beethoven and served as part of King George IV's private orchestra when the monarch was still the Prince of Wales. Queen Charlotte, A Bridgerton Story is released on Netflix on May 4.
To